Story 4 with Salamanca. Case file. The Odyssey. The Trojan War was over. The city had fallen. The soldiers returned home. One by one, the kings came back. But one name was still missing. Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. His family waited. His people waited. 1 year passed. Then 5. Then 10. Still nothing. No letters. No ship. No king. Some believed he was dead. Others believed the gods had taken him. But one question refused to disappear. What really happened to Odysseus? Days became weeks. Weeks became months. The sea offered no answers. Then Odysseus found an island. It looked peaceful. Green trees, fresh water, sweet fruit. His sailors were tired, hungry, hopeful. Some men walked ashore. The people there welcomed them with strange fruit. One bite changed everything. They forgot their ships. They forgot their families. They forgot their home. They wanted to stay forever. Odysseus knew something was terribly wrong. He pulled his men back to the ship. Some fought, some cried, but he refused to leave anyone behind. The island was safe, or so it seemed. They left the island and sailed into the unknown. Soon, they found another land, and on it, a massive cave. Inside, there was food. Cheese, meat, and milk. The men were starving, so they ate. They waited for the owner to say thank you. But the owner wasn't a man. He was a giant. A cyclops with only one eye. He saw them, but he didn't speak. Instead, he moved a giant stone and blocked the door. Odysseus realized the terrifying truth. They were not guests. They were prisoners, and the monster was hungry. There was no way out. The giant stone was too heavy. Fighting the monster meant certain death. But Odysseus was a clever man. He didn't use a sword. He used a drink. He offered the giant strong, sweet wine. The monster drank it and asked for his name. Odysseus smiled in the dark and said, "My name is Nobody." Soon, the giant fell into a deep sleep. This was the perfect moment. Odysseus and his men took a massive wooden spear. They heated the sharp end in the fire. Then, with all their strength, they struck the giant's single eye. The monster woke up screaming, "Nobody is hurting me. Nobody is killing me." The other giants outside heard him. But because he said nobody, they ignored him and walked away. The first part of the plan was successful, but they were still trapped inside. Morning came. The blind giant was furious. He sat by the cave door, waiting. He had to let his sheep out to eat. But he felt the back of every sheep, making sure no man escaped. Odysseus made his final move. He tied his men under the bellies of the giant sheep. When the animals walked out, the monster only felt their thick wool. He didn't feel the men underneath. One by one, they slipped away. They ran to their ship. They rowed as fast as they could. They survived the Cyclops. The first case was closed. But as Odysseus looked at the dark ocean, he knew one thing. The journey home was far from over. They were safe. The ship sailed away. The monster was left behind. But Odysseus made a mistake. A fatal mistake. He was proud. He wanted the giant to know who beat him. He stood at the back of the ship, and he shouted, "I am not nobody. I am Odysseus, the king of Ithaca." The giant heard him. He walked to the edge of the sea. He was blind, but he knew the name. He lifted his hands to the sky. He prayed to his father, the god of the sea. "Poseidon, do not let Odysseus go home." The sky turned black. The wind started to scream. Odysseus realized his mistake. The real enemy wasn't the monster. It was the ocean itself. Odysseus disappeared into the storm. His journey became a nightmare. But here, in this room, we must ask the hard questions. Look at the evidence. Did he really fight a giant? Did a sea god curse his ship? Or is this just a myth? Maybe there were no monsters. Maybe it is just the story of a broken soldier. A man who lost his way and invented a fantasy to explain why it took him 10 years to come home. Was it magic? Or was it madness? Trauma from the war? We may never know the full truth. But the story of Odysseus is a reminder. Sometimes, the greatest monsters are the ones inside our own minds. Before we close this file, let's review the clues we found today. Here are 5 words you need to remember. 1. Starving, meaning extremely hungry. 2. Trapped, meaning unable to escape from a dangerous place. 3. Furious, meaning very angry. 4. Fatal, meaning causing a disaster, failure, or death. 5. Evidence, meaning facts or signs that prove something is true. Detectives, I need your help to close this file. What do you think? Was Odysseus a brave hero who fought real monsters? Or was he just a broken man, losing his mind in the ocean? Leave your theory in the comments below. And if there is another historical mystery or a strange case you want me to investigate next, let me know. Until then, keep your eyes open. The world is full of secrets.